Mary Lalo can't find the words to express her pain. Rather, she put her sadness into fabricating these baby moccasins for the son that she lost. Lalo was not the only one to have lost a child after entrusting him to Quebec's healthcare system. Recently, the Atikamekw Nation hosted this healing gathering for First Nation families who lost a child after they were transported to a distant hospital. Under these circumstances, about 200 First Nations children are unaccounted for from the late 50s to the 70s. Lalo wanted to attend this gathering, but her remote community of Pakua Shipu is over 1,000 kilometers away, near the most eastern edge of Quebec. So she sent her daughter Therese instead, along with the baby moccasins that she made. Therese was 3 years old when her little brother Robert was flown to the Blanc-Sablon hospital. She remembers there was an empty cradle. This was back in June of 1972. The only way to leave Pakua Shipu is by boat or plane. So Robert was flown the 110 kilometers to Blanc-Sablon when he caught pneumonia. He was 1.5 years old, and they never saw him again. He's not the only one to have gone missing in Pakua Shipu. There are 9 other similar stories here in this tiny community of about 300 people. The details occasionally vary, but they have one thing in common. A child or infant is taken far away to hospital, apparently dies, but no body is ever seen by the families.
1964.
For 57 years, Jerome Mestenapeo and Agnes Mestenapeo have been married. In August of 1972, Agnes gave birth to a girl in a traditional tent. One week after her daughter's birth, a nurse came to see Mestenapeo in order to examine the newborn. Mestenapeo says she had confidence in the nurse, who she saw as an authority figure. Mestenapeo says the nurse spoke harshly during her visit. She suspects the nurse was not happy that she gave birth without the nurse's assistance. 3 months after the newborn was taken, Mestenapeo was told that her baby had died. For the second child that Mestenapeo lost, she was brought to Blanc-Sablon to give birth, where she says she was heavily medicated during labor. Sophie was the name given to the baby upon birth by the hospital staff. Ever since then, Mestenapeo has been asking herself several questions.
In
2017, the National MMIWG inquiry shed a light on many stories like Mestenapeo's. Without a death certificate or proof of burial, Many are left asking if their child died, or were they adopted into non-Indigenous families. Dead or alive, the families here all want their missing children found. The government of Quebec is looking to help with Bill 79. The bill will make access to medical documents easier and puts onus on Quebec to assist with requests the families may have. For now, the question for many here is deceptively simple. Bill 79 will be put into force in September, and the search will begin anew shortly thereafter. Because for the families here, without proof of death, doubt will forever persist in their minds. What if my child is still alive? A story by Sylvie Amboise, APTN National News, Pakua Shipu, Quebec.